What is up, my YouTube viewers? Today we are going to play some Block Fortress. This is pretty much going to be a tutorial more than just gameplay, because I hate reading tutorials and they're very, very confusing to me and are to a lot of other people. Today I'm going to teach you how to play the game and some tips and advice. So I'm going to just start up a survival mode. I'm going to go to a new game. Excuse me, I'm sorry for that. We're going to do Flat Plains because that's an easy map. Here's that. Oh crap. Screwed that up. Flat Plains. Start. I'm just going to do it on easy. So that's how you should start games. This map is easy. It's simple as heck. But, yep, there's that. So, what you do is you place down your barracks by tapping in one area on the ground. It's not going to work under a tree or anything. Just 1 second, I need to get a drink of water. 1 sec. Okay, so what we're going to do is tap to place your barracks. If it's gray, it's good. Red is bad. It's not going to work if it's red. It won't let me. So, place it. I advise placing it near these green things, or they could be purple, or they're different colors, just because they mine different rare minerals, or so they're called. Don't know much about them, but they can help you later in the game. So, I advise placing them near them. It's a good thing. Gets you minerals, which you'll need later on in the game. So right now, after you place your barracks, you hit start, and you are in sort of creative mode, and that's what I'll refer it to. So what you need is a power block. A power block is a circle with a lightning symbol in it, and you place it there. Hear a sound. And there. Now, this is what I do. This is an MG, machine gun. Now, later on in levels, you get stuff like freeze guns or whatever. So, first I'll show you a good base tactic. This is what I always do. But you guys aren't me, I guess. So, just use this as a tip. Let's just go from there. So I always place concrete or some kind of material on the inside. Oh my. To tell you the truth, guys, I have not been feeling that well, but I'm powering through it for you. Having this little bit of a cough, so if you hear me coughing, if you hear me pause, just assume I'm coughing or whatever. But little scratchy throat. So you've got the power block. That is going to give power to machine guns or your turrets. Now, not obviously, but you can what these are for right here is these are minerals. They're mineral deposits. You place mine shafts on them. Mine shafts will give you money and minerals, rare minerals over the game. Over the span of your game. I can't talk today either. You need to have at least 2 to be successful in a game. You want 1 to start. You don't want to waste all your money on them. But try and have them close to your base. It's very helpful because you can protect them. So, after you've got all of this is my setup. What you'll do is you want to have a machine gun. I always like to start with machine guns because they're cheap and they're a good way to start. Now, As you see, my power thingy up here, that shows how much power I have. Each one of these blocks takes up 1 power. Some blocks can take up 2. I don't think there are any that I've seen, but even that takes up only 1. Now, each block has a certain radius of how far it can interact with other things or shoot. In this case, the power block spans that entire area, so I can cover my entire base with that 1 power block. Now, these turrets don't. They only cover that much. Each thing has its own HP and stats and whatever, but yeah. You can target specific enemies once there are some. But yep, that's that. So now that we've got a basic base, let's talk about some of the parts. So right now you're in a kind of a creative mode, what I'll call it. And there's landmines and stuff like that. I don't use them because they would crash my stuff. They broke. I've tried using them even on my new phone and on my iPad. It just doesn't work for me. They just crashed them, both. But that's that. I also haven't played the game in a while, so it's updated. Motion sensor is new to me, so I don't know what it is. But there are also there are guns. Now, the build tab is when you're in creative mode, or you're in the building mode. The equip tab is when you're actually fighting. You can't change the items you have if you're fighting, like in your engaged combat. Now, you can always get these other stuff. You have to level up, and after you level up, and you can unlock them with money and whatever in the game, you can do that. And I'm just going to go because I don't have anything unlocked. I've only played this game on my iPad before, never played it on my phone, but we are going to go. So, these are the basics. These guys are just basic, level 1, whatevers. Stuff with shields. It does block more damage on the front, but as you see, that little mini map up here, it shows what direction these little guys or what enemies are coming from. Now this is gold. You pick it up. That's all you do. Once these guys actually see you, they will start running faster and get to you. You can't reload by your choice. You have to just run out of bullets. This kind of sucks, but hey, it's a game. But machine gun turrets are not reliable in the future of this. But that L1 with the time counting down on it, that pretty much means it's got that much time before enemies stop spawning. There is a set limit on how many enemies spawn and what enemies spawn. There's no bonus if you kill them all before that time or anything. But yeah, that's that. And throughout the game, there's going to be a lot more of these different variations of these goblin thingies. And then get a lot harder, and you get a lot of new weapons. But this is pretty much just a starter tutorial on the game. You can place power blocks and machine guns and whatever you want. And they'll try, these guys try and kill your barracks. But up here, you've got your resources. And those are for just mostly building blocks. Not building blocks, but weapons and stuff. That's the money sign. The one with the M on it is your money, your real money. And that's just... I really don't know the difference between the two, but besides they do different things. Now, enemies killed, that's easy. Blocks lost is how many blocks you placed that you lost. Mined minerals is that's how much your mining plants did. And bonus gold is it's pretty straightforward now. Rare green minerals, there's also blue and white minerals. Pretty sure it's those two colors, but those can just buy you mods and stuff. So there's that, and I will see you guys later. This is my tutorial on Block Fortress. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Bye.